Yay, you just finished your first bars class, or maybe your 20th. We don't know.
Congratulations.
We just want to give you congratulations. Woo-hoo!
How does it get any better than that?
I'm Dane.
I'm Simone.
I'm Brendan.
And we wanted to say congratulations to you doing your bars class. Like Dane said, whether it's the first one, the 5th one, the 10th one, the 20th one, it's like, how does it get any better than this? And now it's like your life might start to step into something even greater than what it was yesterday.
And please realize what you have in your hands, even though it took one day to learn it, what you have in your hands is an ability to contribute to people, to change their space, change their sense of reality, change what's possible. Thank you for taking that step, and we just wanted to say, hi, this is us, and we are so grateful you were here.
Yeah, and keep playing with it. Keep playing with the bars, and recognize that it's like when I first did the bars, I was like, I was still taking bars charts to classes that I was doing, going, where are the bars points? Where are the bars points? But it's like, practice it and play with it and enjoy it. Have fun with running bars.
Yes, have fun, and also be willing to screw it up. And I gotta say, when I first started bars 19 years ago...
I was going to say that. When you and I started, it's like there was no bars chart.
Yeah, exactly. We went to consciousness uphill in the snow both ways to get to class. That's how it worked. And I remember my first bars class, and I was trying to put my hands, and I felt like an ogre with concrete hands. And I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And we've seen that change dynamically to where people seem to get a sense of where the bars are, put your hands in the right place. What you want to do, you just want to play and practice, play and practice, play and practice. The way to get really good at running bars is by running bars. Yeah.
And can I say, when I first did bars class as well, I loved the processing. I loved the questions and the processing. That's what was so appealing to me. And I was like, bars, lying down on a table, it's like receiving, it was time consuming to me. I wanted to process. So it actually took me a little while to finally go, oh, okay, I see the value of bars. So whatever your point of view about bars is, it's like, it doesn't matter. And it's like, one day you might see the value of it. Maybe you see the value of it now, but there's so many tools in Access Consciousness for you.
Yes. Yeah. And to change all those things you've always wanted to change. And that's why we're here. And we will do our best to contribute to you continuously in changing whatever it is you want to change.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'd do without the bars now. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yeah.
And so now when you get cranky and you go and you try and figure out why you're cranky, instead of trying to figure out why you're cranky, get your bars run.
Yes.
Smart choice. Because figuring out why you're cranky just makes you more
Never
cranky.
works.
Doesn't
Because you
work.
can never figure out why you're cranky. And then you get more cranky. But if you just sort of like find somebody and say, hey, can we trade bars? Or can I pay to do bars? Or can I just receive bars from you? And the cranky goes away and you don't have to figure out why anymore.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
And do you know you can actually be a practitioner of bars now that you've done your bars class? So you can go out and you can charge for bars. And what I love about it is when you actually run someone's bars, you get free too. So let me look at that. Okay, business-wise, you're running someone's bars and you're receiving as well, and you're receiving money. How does it get any better than that? What else is possible?
Truly.
Well, when I did my first bars class, it's like I went out there and I was like, and I wanted to show everybody, and I was like, can I run your bars? Can I run your bars? And people were like, you're crazy. So then I started going, hey, would you like me to run your bars? And I put it into a question of, it's this thing that, which you guys have heard, that helps you relax, and you can say whatever you want with the people. But it's like, what I noticed was when I started doing it from that place, people started going, sure, I'll check that out.
Yeah, trying to force it on anybody never works. And realize the gift that it may have been for you at this point. Other people haven't had that experience yet, and you can't give somebody your experience. The only thing you can do is invite them to have their own experience. So do this. Ask them a question. Hey, can I do this? We found that it seems to relieve stress, make you feel better, make you feel lighter, and don't try to force it on anybody, but just invite everybody.
So one of your next choices that you can do is a foundation class. And when I first did bars and I was like, what next, what next, what next? And someone said to me, foundation is the next class. But you know what? It's Christmas time. No one wants to do anything. So you know what? We'll probably have to do it next year. And I was like, nope. How many people do you need for the class? And he said 4. And I went, done. And I created this foundation class that was just after Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year, because I was like, I need more of this. Like, what is this stuff? I need more of this. This is changing my life. And it was so confronting as well. And yet I knew it was what I had been asking for my whole entire life. So the 4 days of foundation, it covers everything and anything. Like, you get a manual, and the one thing I'd like to say is there's so many areas of your life that you think you have a problem, but what if you didn't have a problem? And that's what I started to discover, and that's what so many people start to discover, is they don't actually have a problem with money, relationships, bodies, etc. There's a whole bunch of tools and processes to change any area of your life that you think you have a problem with.
And realize it's not an airy-fairy thing. And this is something in trying to explain access
Been there,
to
done
people.
that. Well,
Yeah.
in other things.
Yes, we all have been there and done a lot of airy-fairy things where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, just think nice thoughts and it'll change. But it never does. But all access is really practical and pragmatic. And the foundation is about giving you a foundation and a platform upon which to actually build your life and your future from a different place, a place that actually is about consciousness. And consciousness is where everything and everyone exists, and nothing and no one is judged. And could you imagine what it would be like to never have to judge you again?
Yeah.
To never have to judge anybody else again? And to not have to live your life thinking you're a judgmental person, because chances are you're actually probably not. So we've gotten some an amazing sense of peace from the foundation class.
Yeah.
And that's really what we would like you to have, is the sense of peace, but also the sense of possibilities, where it feels like, where you know it's like, okay, well, this may not be working for me right now. I've been choosing this for a long time, but I have tools to change this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What possibilities are available that you've not yet asked for?
And that you may have thought were possible, but now you don't think are possible, or you knew were possible, but nobody else was choosing it, so you didn't think it was possible. And, you'll hear the word possibilities a lot in Access. And once again, it's not an airy-fairy concept. It's like, truly, what else is possible for you, your life, your world, our reality, and all of us together? And what if us having the tools and us having the courage to be different as we are? Because that's one of the other things you have to recognize is when you're different, when you're one of these people that doesn't fit into the box that everybody else says is the right box to fit into, you often think you're wrong. But what if all those things that are different about you are actually your greatness? And what if everything you thought was a wrongness of you is actually the strongness of you, and the strongness that will contribute to all of us?
And that's such a gift to get. It's like, I mean, to get that difference of you is the greatness of you is like, it's one of the things that we've made ourselves wrong about the most in our lives. And it's like, when you start getting, wow, I'm different, I'm awesome. It's like, there's such a freedom in that, and there's such a gift in just knowing that you can choose it now.
Yeah. And you're not wrong. You've never been wrong.
And you're still not wrong.
Still.
You don't fit, and you'll never fit, and that's okay.
And actually, what if you're not fitting is the greatness the world has been asking for.
I mean, we're all different.
True story.
Yeah.
So, come to Foundation, play, have too much fun, change your whole world just for the fun of it.